Now, after seeing the title you might be thinking, wait, don't you have videos on your channel where you've gotten wins? And well, yes and no. You see, if you look at all of the wins I've gotten in those stories always play out in one of three ways. I would either be off somewhere else messing around, usually in a car, while my teammates carried the victory. There would be a special item or game mode in play allowing me to help a decent bit, but overall having my team do most of the work. Or nothing special would be going on, and I would join in on the final fight, but just kind of be a nuisance to the other team at most, while my teammates ultimately get the win. So even though the game would tell me I've won, I've never truly considered any of those as getting a win. As in all of those stories, I could have not been there and the results most likely wouldn't have changed, as I was just the anchor dragging my team down enjoying the ride. But this isn't any of those stories. No, this is the story of how I was the deciding factor to win us the game. And hey, I'm going to ask you to subscribe as a good transition between the introduction and the actual story. So please do that if you haven't already, as I put a lot of time and effort into making these videos. And speaking of videos, so, the match starts like usual for our group as we drop at our favorite gas station so Ben, Killian, and Owen can loot up while I grab a car. And I should mention that this is at the time when wolves and boars were recently added into the game along with the Dragon Ball Z event. Ben accidentally tamed a boar by jumping onto it, and so I immediately abandoned my car as I just had to try it out. We then hung out in this area for a while as the squad looks for more boars, as this is now our entire game plan for the rest of the match. I got off my boar though as I found a wolf that I tamed instead and named him Pikachu. We then continued on the road for a while without running into a single team, probably because they saw our steeds and realized they didn't want to lose yet. We made it to the next town, being Rocky Reels, and I made sure to give Pikachu and his squad some fuel to keep them going. As you might have guessed, that didn't really work, and Owen had to make a tough call. What tough call would be needed here, you ask? Well, you see, Pikachu has a stamina meter, which when it gets to 0, he needs to take a short rest before continuing. After resting though, his stamina doesn't go to full, and instead lets him continue on for like 20 more seconds. How does Pikachu regain his stamina, you ask? Well, it's fairly simple. He just needs to eat meat. And it just so happened that Owen was riding a boar, and so he sacrificed his ride for the greater good, as now Pikachu is good to carry on. And by carry on, I mean continue waiting for the supply drop to fall next to me. It didn't really have much, but I took the legendary weapon as it was all sparkly, and now we can carry on back to Rocky Reels, as that's where the zone was heading. But this was where our first team fight took place, as we were attacked by someone firing a Kamehameha, and Goku jumped off the top of the building firing at us, and that's a sentence that actually applies. Well, as you can see, I'm not sure what his plan was in the 3v1ing us, other than giving us his Nimbus and Kamehameha, but we take those. But then we start getting shot at by his teammate, so as Ben and Owen go to fight them, I hang back and revive Killian. I then could have gone over to help, but I just couldn't miss the 1v1 Pikachu was having with this building. Good job, Pikachu. Easy win. As we leave Rocky Reel, we ran into another team near the forest. We were able to pick off the one that was pushing us without backup, and of course, while my team was fighting the other, I tried to feed Pikachu to get his energy back up, but I guess he's a picky eater. So I gave him the Lenny experience and we continued to loot the nearby ruins. On the outskirts, I saw some fruit and thought Pikachu might eat them. Boar meat only? Really? Honestly based. At this moment, there are 10 players left including us, and even though I wasn't recording during this and have been using the replay, my friend Owen who was with us had a software that captures the end of games and includes our call's audio, and so he sent me the video files. So from here on, it switches to his perspective. Thanks, Owen.
I got like so much knowledge.
Oh, murder people over there.
Yes, sir. I'm headed in. Oh, no way. It's an OG Skull Trooper. Anyway, he's dead. Oh no, it's a team of them. Oi, 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 what the hell? Ow, right on me? Dayton, Kamehameha. What the hell are you doing?
I don't want to waste.
Dude, we're at like top 2.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Right there, Dayton? Or Killian? Just fly up and Kamehameha. What are you doing?
I can't because I don't have a Nimbus.
It's right there. Oh, is it on cooldown?
It's on cooldown.
I can't see the cooldown. To your right, down and to your right.
I don't have.
You guys right.
Pikachu!
It's a 2v1, guys. You guys have your Kamehamehas?
Nope.
Oh, he's down there.
But do you have Pikachu?
Oh, Pikachu.
Do you use Thunderbolt?
What the hell is doing riding in a car?
Oh, he knows the strats. Chase after him, Pikachu. Don't let him get away. Ain't gonna be an easy fight, Pikachu.
Is it the last guy? Yeah. Running away in a car face.
This guy just gonna stall out?
Truck's almost dead. It's about to explode.
It just exploded.
Now it was just me and Owen against the final guy. We have him cornered, and all we needed to do was go in and win the simple 2v1, enjoying this victory. At this point, Pikachu ran out of energy and was taking a nap, so I knew it was just me and Owen for the rest of this match. Pikachu did his job well and is passing the torch to us so we can finish this.
If you go down, it's over. No, we don't. He doesn't have any ammo.
Did you forget at the beginning of this video how I said this wouldn't be like all those other stories where I would get the victory because of my teammates? Of course we don't win the 2v1, and of course I only have one gun with no ammo. Wait, what? I do win this, right?
Dayton, go bait him out, take the shit. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it's GG's.
Fuck. Unless you can find a gun anywhere.
Oh, luckily Jesus placed a gun right where I escaped to, but I doubt it has any ammo left.
It has one bullet in it. Oh!
Well, that is a little bit more than one bullet. At this point I go silent. I focus more than I ever have while playing this game. I feel super stressed out right now. It was like the heavens themselves were wanting me to win this game with that gun and ammo placement. The only problem was that I'm not good at this game, which is why I'm always getting carried. This is the guy that beat the people who usually carry me. Just like the rest of my team, I also lost hope on this game and thought it was already over. But that wasn't going to stop me from trying my absolute best in hopes of a miracle. And a miracle it was, as out of the corner of my eye, I see none other than Pikachu.
Pikachu!
Let's go!
And just like that, my companion, who I made at the very beginning of the game and strolled around with all match, was the very reason I was able to carry my team and get my very first Fortnite win. Thanks for watching.